So, dear ladies and gentlemen, dear club representatives, dear members of the media, welcome to Nyon and to the European football for the playoff round draws of the 2012-13 UEFA Champions League season. Before we start, I would like to pass on the regards of the UEFA President, Michel Platini, who unfortunately cannot be with today, but wishes you all the very best of luck. We welcome today the representatives of 20 teams to this ceremony. For 6 of you, it is your first draw of the new season. So, welcome to the party. The other 14 deserve congratulations for having come through the previous rounds to earn a place in today's draws. And I say draws in plural because today's proceedings take the form of 2 separate draws. One for the 10 teams involved in the Champions route, and the other for the 10 teams who are on the league route. The 10 winners of these playoff ties will join the 22 teams automatically qualified for the group stage of the 2012-13 UEFA Champions League, so the stakes are very high today. Now, this is not something immediately apparent to the world at large, but here at UEFA, the new season of the UEFA Champions League football marks the start of another 3-year cycle. We have a new commercial partner on board, and there are some changes on our squad list of TV partners who do a great job of promoting the world's best club competition and transmitting the thrills and emotions that it generates. The new cycle also heralds an increase in revenue, 22% increase, which in today's economic climate is quite remarkable and confirms just how attractive this competition is. We can be very satisfied when we observe that football continues to thrive even in a difficult economic climate. The strength of our beautiful sport goes over the many difficulties our world is experiencing and makes it one of the few global catalysts for collective enjoyment. We still have in our eyes the resounding success of the Euro 2012, not only Poland and Ukraine, 2 countries which went through a month-long party with millions in the fan zones, but also uniting people behind their national teams all over Europe. That does not mean, however, that football lives in an island of its own. Football values are continuously threatened by serious dangers like racism, violence, corruption, and match fixing. All those who are involved and have responsibilities in football, we as the governing bodies, but also all of you, the clubs, you have a compelling duty to be more than vigilant and proactive in tackling such threats, as they can kill the soul of our sport and break the love affair which sport and football in particular enjoys with the millions of fans. That's why we will keep here at UEFA our zero tolerance policy for any type of wrongdoing, with preventive action and sanctions where needed. We know we can count on you and your full support and your active cooperation in this crucial respect. But now, let's get back to the matter which has brought us here, the draws of the 2012-13 UEFA Champions League playoff round. I wish you all the very best of luck, and to explain the technicalities of the procedures, let me introduce Giorgio Marchetti, our Director of Competitions.
Thank you, Gianni.
Welcome, Giorgio.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I will shortly explain to you the technicalities, the draw procedure. By the way, you know that you have got already all relevant information in your documents, particularly referring to the dates of the two legs and the seeding of clubs and draw principles. I remind you that in accordance with Article 1201B of the competition regulations, the UEFA administration is the one who will determine which matches are to be played on Tuesday and which ones are to be played on Wednesday, always with the same kick-off time, 20:45 CET. The draw result and the fixture list will be available after the draw ceremony at around 1:15 p.m. Now, as it was said already, there are two draws, one for the Champions route, the other one for the League route. We start with the Champions route. For this draw, we have 10 clubs involved, and they are divided into 5 seeded and 5 unseeded teams. We will have 5 bowls with the seeded teams in that bowl, and 5 bowls with the unseeded teams here. For each of the 5 pairings, 1 ball will be taken from the seeded, 1 ball from the unseeded teams. They will be placed in the bowl in the middle, shuffled and actually drawn. And as usual, the first team drawn will also play the first leg at home. So this is very simple. I think we can now proceed to what you are all expecting.
Okay, so let's proceed indeed, and let's first have a look at the clubs of the Champions route. The seeded ones are FC Basel, RSC Anderlecht, Celtic FC, and FC Bate Borisov, and GMK Dynamo from Croatia. They are here. The unseeded ones are CFR 1907 Cluj, Helsingborg FIF, NK Maribor, AL Limassol FC, and Hapoel Kiryat Shimon FC. They are here, and I think we can start immediately. The first one taken out. And let's see who plays the first playoff at home. It is FC Basel from Switzerland. Basel quarterfinalists in '74, they will play
1907 Cluj.
They will play Cluj, who qualified twice for the group stage already, and 2012. Basel Cluj. Next one. Zone is Helsingborgs IF from Sweden. Helsingborg IF from Sweden. Group stage in 2001 already.
Celtic FC
Versus Celtic Football Club, who won in 1967. That's some years ago. Next team playing at home will be FC Bate Borisov, Belarus. Bate Borisov, who was twice in the group stage, 2012.
Hapoel Kiryat Shmona.
Hapoel Kiryat Shmona, who is at their first participation in the playoffs. Next one. FC. It is AEL Limassol FC from Cyprus. Limassol also had their first participation in the playoffs.
Versus RSC Anderlecht.
Versus RSC Anderlecht from Belgium, who were semi-finalists in 1982 and 1986. So they're quite some time already. And the last one, let's see, I will play at home the first leg. It is GNK Dinamo from Croatia.
And of course, NK Maribor.
Versus NK Maribor, who was in the group stage in 2000, and Dinamo last year as well. So this concludes already the Champions Route playoff draw, and we'll now draw the matches of the playoffs of the league route. Clubs again, and Giorgio again, if you want to explain us the technicalities.
We can take 10 seconds because we have exactly the same situation, the same procedure with 5 seeded teams and 5 unseeded teams. We proceed exactly the same way.
So this means we can have a look at the clubs involved, the seeded ones, which are SC Braga, FC Dinamo Kiev, Panathinaikos, FC Kovnan, and FC Spartak Moscow. Here. And the unseeded teams, which are Fenerbahce, Udinese, Calcio, Losk Lille, Malaga CF, and VfL Borussia Mönchengladbach. Here, and we are ready to start with a draw, a good mix. First one, let's see. Just playing at home. It is SC Braga. Was in the group stage in 2011.
Udinese Calcio.
Versus Udinese Calcio from Italy. Group stage in 2006. The next one. FC Spartak Moscow from Russia. Spartak semi-finalists in 1991.
Versus Fenerbahce.
Versus Fenerbahce from Turkey. Here we go. Next team drawn is Malaga CF. Malaga football from Spain at their first participation.
Panathinaikos from Greece.
Versus Panathinaikos from Greece. They were finalists in 1971. Second and last. Based on the first match. Borussia Mönchengladbach, Germany. Borussia Mönchengladbach finalist in 1977
And FC Dinamo Kiev.
versus FC Dinamo Kiev, semi-finalists 3 times, the last time in 1999, and now the last ones. last ones to see if everything was done correctly. Otherwise, we start again. Los Lille on this side, the French team who was in the first knockout round in 2007.
It's fine. FC Copenhagen.
And it's fine, it's FC Copenhagen who qualified in 2011 to the round of 16, so everything went well, and this completes, ladies and gentlemen, the draw for the playoff matches that will be played on 21st, 22nd and 28th, 29th of August. The 10 winners of the playoffs will join the 22 teams directly qualified for the group stage to play for this great trophy here. And the group stage draw will take place on Thursday, 30th of August at 17:45 hours in the Grimaldi Forum in Monaco. Let me also remind you that the full fixture list for today's draws will be communicated at 1:15. And please also take note that your club should be available for 15 minutes now for media activities outside of this auditorium. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. The draw ceremony. The very best of luck to all of you. Thank you.